already know the genre and we already know the time frame. But do you have a particular type of subgenre you want to play with? Do you want to do it set in the past, the present, the future? Is it zombies, exorcism? Like, what's your vibe for today?
I would like to do, I mean, kind of hearkening to what I mentioned being my favorite. I would love to do a sort of 19th century ghost story.
Nice.
That's kind of what I had pictured.
That's excellent. 19th century ghost story set at Christmas.
Yeah.
Excellent. Where would this be located? Would this be like the UK, the US, the East Coast? Do you have like a location in mind, or kind of a visual, like a castle or?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, I want to try to avoid just going Christmas Carol route, so we won't do like Victorian city. I do think that like East Coast, sort of maritime, could be an interesting location for this.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so do we have then a kind of idea for who our protagonist could be? A lot of times I find a good way to get into that is to figure out their gender and then try to figure out what their profession is. And then we kind of naturally kind of start building a scenario from there.
Okay. Yeah, that can work. Yeah, I gotta think. Maybe we have like a gruff 60-year-old fisherman or something like that.
I was thinking fisherman too, because what you were talking about reminded me of The Fog, actually.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's good. I was like, if you needed a little nudge, I was like, I'm catching fisherman vibes here.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And even perhaps we have someone who's spending Christmas at sea away from his family, and we can have this theme of the ghost kind of being that guilt of him being away from his family on Christmas due to the nature of his work. So we can already
That's true.
Pull from
so
that.
Do you actually see them at sea? Like, is it set on a boat at Christmas, or
I think that could be cool. Yeah, if we had a crew of maritime fishermen who were trying to bring that feeling alive as much as possible, but they're in a very rough environment, so it's tough to do it, and they also have this guilt that's manifesting as something.
Yeah, and it's like a haunted boat.
Yeah, I love nautical horror, so we can totally get that in there.
So I guess even then, is it a thing where they come across a wreckage, or is there some kind of thing that triggers it, or do you think it was more like they brought it on the boat with them and it's kind of like it's carried on from them, or is it like the Pandora's box of they come across some wrecked vessel and they investigate it? Maybe people are saying leave it alone, and then like, no, let's just check it out, and they bring some stuff on board with them.
That's a thought. I like, the wrecked vessel is certainly something we could pull from. I'm also thinking maybe it is something they took. Yeah. Maybe not a vessel, but maybe like one of them heard tell of some old shipwreck that they think might be down somewhere, and they're sure that there's like some sort of valuable item that they're wanting to grab, and in taking this item they wind up awakening the threat.
Gotcha. So I guess then we can probably find that in a little bit, but I suppose if they're fishermen out on a boat at Christmas, they're probably fishing, right? So there's like they probably had a bad season and they just need to work especially hard to hit their quota, let's say.
Exactly.
That means that they're out on sea. And our protagonist, does he have a family that he's left behind?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah, because I think we can use that ghost as a way to kind of play with his guilt for leaving his family behind.
Yeah. And maybe there's something unique about the family. Like might be the first Christmas after one of his sons or daughters passed away.
I like that.
So they're particularly vulnerable, and they're like, this is not the year that you should be going. Like, if there's any year you should be here, it's right now. And he's like, I gotta go. Like, we need this as a family. So you have that kind of familial conflict over like, I need to do the job, I don't want to do the job, you know.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah,
probably
and
has
maybe
his crew.
to a degree, maybe he didn't really even need to. Maybe they're financially okay, but he's having a hard time dealing with what happened, and he can't spend Christmas at home with his family because he can't face that yet. He's trying to hide from it.
That's interesting too. I like that. Like, we're getting really dimensional with these characters already. But that's the good stuff, you know.